Hey, what's up, everyone? I have something here that's a little bit out of the ordinary for me. Uh, I find them interesting. I don't know anyone else who does, so I figured I'd share them with you guys. So hopefully you do too. My local coin shop does auctions, and sometimes he has some cool lots up for sale. So he had this lot for basically an Exonumia lot. And for those of you not familiar with Exonumia, think of things kind of like outside of coins. So coins are a medium of exchange, made by a sovereign nation. These things are just kind of tokens and medallions. Sometimes they're made for some type of an exchange, like there's a Chuck E. Cheese token in here, and other times they're made as a just like a medallion, just to remember someone or something or some kind of big event. So I was kind of like taken by the whole thing. So the lot had a lot of stuff in it, like lots and lots and lots of stuff. Some of it didn't interest me, so I kind of threw that in another pile. This is the stuff that I found more interesting, either because I just thought it was cool, something that kind of had like a special meaning for me, or just because I thought the artwork was cool. Like one of the big ones as far as artwork goes is this one. Now, if I were going to make a list of the great presidents of the United States, I would not choose Richard Nixon. A lot of people would say, well, it's because of all the crimes he committed, and yeah, he seemed like a crummy guy. But my biggest thing was he's the guy who brought us the ATF and also took us off the gold standard. So, boo, Richard Nixon. But despite that, I mean, I'm just kind of moving this around so you can kind of get an idea. Look at the artwork on this medal. This was the inauguration medal from 1972 with him and Spiro Agnew. I mean, look at the detail. It looks like he's going to jump off the top of it. It's really amazing. And you can see the back, President Richard Nixon, Vice President Spiro Agnew, inaugurated, it's a second term of office, January 20th, 1973. It's really amazing artwork. And there's the heraldic eagle on the back, but if you look at this, it's just amazing. Look at that. You get all like the crow's feet near his eyes and everything. It's really something. So we got that, and then we also got the medal from the Republican National Committee with personal appreciation for your generous support of our 1972 campaign. And this is another case where it's just really, really nicely done. And again, try and forget about the subject of it if you're not a fan, but just kind of look at the artwork on that. So that was amazing. And like I said, this wasn't everything I got, and I think I paid like $11 for the whole lot. And right in front of me now, I guess there's maybe 30, 40 pieces in front of me, including this little bag, which I'll get to later. But 30 or 40 pieces. I paid like, if you count what was in that I took out that I wasn't interested in, I paid like maybe 7 or 8 cents a piece for this stuff. It's kind of mind-boggling. And like some of it was kind of goofy. Like if you look at this, like a Burger King token. This feels really light, so I'm thinking it's aluminum. But I don't remember these. Look at this. You can get a, what's that? Redeem for 1 free breakfast, a beverage with any purchase. It's kind of funny. I don't remember this even being done, and I used to eat at Burger King pretty regularly. This is a pretty cool medal here. Let's see. This was a 200th, it still has nice luster and everything. This is the medal that was made by the U.S. Mint for the 200th bicentennial of the American Revolution. And we have the Tree of Liberty, Join or Die on there. It's pretty cool. It's 40 millimeters. And I believe this is made out of bronze. So, pretty nifty there. Then they were also really cool. I wasn't familiar with these. I think one of the things I like the best is I learned so much from looking at them. I'm pulling this stuff up, and, I know the people and I know the events, but then I'm wondering, okay, well, how did these things come to be? Like these right here I found out are challenge coins. So we have the 4th Transportation Battalion, whatever it takes, and then we have a crest in there. I'm having a little trouble reading that. on there. Then you flip it over, and oops, and you flip it over. And check this out, United States Army Transportation Regiment. So, I mean, these are very, very weighty. About the size of an American Silver Eagle. Very, very cool, I must say. When I got those, I saw one. I'm like, well, that's really cool. Then I'm going through the bag, and guess what? I come up with another one. So that was really something to see. This one kind of got me, too. This was a collector's series FT demonstrator. It's like a model train, like hobbyist community kind of thing. Dream plan build. And this is the, what's this? Model Railroader. So I'm thinking that there was some group called Model Railroader for people who like collect Lionel trains and stuff. And they made like this challenge coin or something. Something of that nature. So we have that up there. Oh, here we go. This one's kind of near and dear to me. What's this? In Pizza We Trust. 1980. This one has some luster. This kid didn't spend it too much. So in Pizza We Trust, 25-cent play value, 1983. And this one was really, really cool because that's about the time I would have been a little kid and I probably would have liked Chuck E. Cheese the most. I was, let's see, in 83, I turned 7 years old. So this is the time I would have been there and I probably would have had some of these. I didn't get to go that often, but when I did go, I always had fun. Here's another Chuck E. Cheese token, I believe. When's this one from? Oh, this one is from 1984. Again, in Pizza We Trust. And here's good old Chuck right there. If I remember correctly, I love the games could take or leave the pizza. And look at this one. Again, this is another example. It looks like these guys are going to jump off the metal and just like come at you. And let's see, what does this say on the back? Bacon's Rebellion. In 1876, I really should have my glasses on, but this was in Virginia. And you know what? I had never heard of Bacon's Rebellion before, so this is a cool thing. I think I should be ashamed to say I haven't, but very cool anyway. There's a ton of stuff here. This one is uncirculated. This is made in 1999. It is a Sunoco coin. You know, I didn't know this was a thing in 1999. The Sunoco Millennium Coin Series. I didn't know Sunoco had a Millennium Coin Series, but evidently they did. And look at this. This is an uncirculated version. Whoa, it's like kind of like our 1893S. Well, it's just like really cool. So I'm just picking stuff up at random over here. What's this? Oh, this was pretty awesome. This was, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the company General Dynamics. It's a defense contractor. Well, they have a division called Electric Boat. Electric Boat builds submarines. They build a Seawolf submarine. So if you look at this, we have the Electric Boat, and it says it's a division of General Dynamics. And then on there you have the initial sea trials, 1996, of the Seawolf submarine, USS Seawolf. So, and that's also got some luster, so that hasn't been around much either. Very cool. This one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this one. General Omar Torrijos. This is from 1982. I had to check into this one because I'm thinking, who the heck is this guy? I didn't know who he was. Evidently, he was somebody special because they put him on a medallion. But I looked at the back and I'm like, wait a minute, this is one Balboa? And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, that's not the guy I always see on the Balboas. Well, Republic de Panama, one Balboa. Again, this was made in 1982 as a commemorative thing. It was a medal. So, pretty cool to get. Not bad. What's this? Is this? Oh, this was a let's see, Statue of Liberty token. I came across a lot of things that were like 100th year of the statue, the centennial of the Statue of Liberty, bicentennial of the Revolution. There was some presidential tokens mixed in. A lot of very cool stuff. Let's see, what's this one right here? This one has a lot of luster. Look at that. This is a really beautiful metal. Vietnam Veterans National Medal. And we can see we have the soldiers here jumping, it looks like, from the helicopter. And we have a message on the back. These medals are really beautifully done. If anyone doubts what the U.S. Mint is capable of doing, look at some of these, because I'm not a fan of some of the newer designs. As I've complained before, I'm not a big fan, but when I see some of the designs on these medals, I'm not sure if they're just kind of getting away from their old version of doing things, or maybe, certain people need to be fired. I don't know. This one, United States Mint, Denver, Colorado. Another cool one. And one last thing I want to show you while you're all still here, because I got a kick out of this. So I get the bag, because like I said, I won it in auction, picked it up in person, and I pulled out this big jingly jangly bag. It must have weighed about 4 pounds with everything. And the first thing my wife goes to, because there's obviously it's a lot of like aluminum and probably some steel ones, and a lot of bronze and brass. The first thing she looks at is this thing. And I have to tell you, I didn't know what this was, and I had to look it up just to see. So let me read exactly what this says. It says OPA, and this is 1 point. And if you look on the back, same thing, OPA, 1 red point. I'm gonna hold that out to you. And basically, what this is a ration token. During World War II, for about 3 years. People had they ration stamps or ration slips, and if they had some left over, they would get these tokens, and that's how much food they could buy. So the red ones were for processed food, and the blue ones were for the red ones were for meats. The blue ones were for processed foods. And people had these pocket full of tokens that they were carrying around, and I'm ashamed that I didn't know that, because I usually pride myself on knowing stuff like this. And I'm like, I can't believe that I'm a coin collector. I enjoy history, and I didn't know this. I like older things. And like I said, it kind of threw me. But these are actually made out of fiberboard. They're extremely light. You could probably have a box of 10,000 of these things. It wouldn't weigh anything. It's just, really amazing. And there's actually a little bag of them. There's maybe, let's see. It looks like I had 7 red and 2 blue, I think. Oh, no, there's another blue back here. It's more red. So maybe about 8 red and like maybe 3 blue. So definitely pretty cool. I was happy to get those because, like I said, I saw some interesting artwork from this. Learned a lot of stuff, history-wise and through, just seeing some of the things that are here. And, like I said, if I were going to, flip them, I think I had, at the very least, I got my money's worth, even if these were all had 0 value. Some of them do, like a few bucks and stuff. But even without that, I got my money's worth. And I will leave you with this one, the Classic Collectors Series of the white-tailed deer. And this is made by our friends at the National Rifle Association. Yes, they made little medals too. I won't mention how I think they don't really do as much for us as they claim to, but I'll leave that out. We'll just look at the white-tailed deer. And I will leave you with that. Guys, if you enjoy these types of videos, please leave a thumbs up. It, kind of helps me out when I'm thinking, should I do this or that? And, this way I'm not boring you too much. Anyway, I will leave you now. Have a good one. See ya.